right, so today is Friday, 13th, Friday, March 16th, 2026. It's Friday the 13th. I didn't dawn on me that it was today. Today was another freaking oopsie car. You good? I didn't. Anyways, sorry. It didn't dawn on me that it was a superstitious day yesterday until today, where I'm at work. Firstly, my truck showed up at 12:30 this morning. I didn't get it work till 1. And by that time, I had worked 3 pallets by lunch. Was about ready to start the 4th and the 5th. That didn't quite happen. So it is what it is. But anyways, let me backtrack a couple hours. I went to the gym today. I did abs, primarily because I want to give my shoulder a rest. So I did 20. I actually have to find my phone to tell you. I think it was like 25 total sets. So I did crunches on the slider thingy, oblique crunches on that. Then I moved to free weight crunches, free weight Russian twists. Then did weighted Russian twist and free weight Russian twists. So there's 3, 6, 9. And then I moved to the machine. 3, 6, 9. Yeah, there we go. And then I moved to the weighted machine where it made me feel real weak because I was doing like 50 to 70 pounds on that. Yeah. It is what it is. So, I mean, I'm an old man and I'm not quite up to par where I used to be. So, anyways, I decided to revive my Instagram again where I've been taking photos. I've been taking photos all night well, not all night, throughout the night with the Osmo. I thought that was pretty interesting because last time I was taking photos, I was doing that with the GoPro. Not the 13, but like the 12. So, yeah. Ow, my foot. So, yeah. Anyways, then the truck showed up. Well, then I went to work, and it happened to be not there yet, and it wasn't supposed to be there. It wasn't showing up for anybody, and everybody's like, "You don't have a truck?" Oh, I was like, "Yeah, okay." Turns out it showed up after 12:30. First break is when I found out. I spent the first 2 hours in Frozen, where we promptly worked 6 pallets in 2 hours. I don't think they were quite prepared for my gumption. So we ended up finishing it off because apparently they got 15 pallets and they had come in early and worked half or part of it. And then I came in and it just like a wrecking ball. I was like, all right, let's get this done. So by the time it was all said and done, there was 7 pallets worked before my truck showed up. And then my truck was 15 pallets. 3 went to meats. I left 12 for produce, which one happened to be not necessarily a work, but I'm counting it, was my dump bin of potatoes, 5-pound russet potatoes. Got that slid into home. Then there was bananas that I don't really count, and the bagged potatoes. So I don't really count those. And then but before I did anything else, I really worked 3 pallets of salads and then lunch hit. I took a half hour lunch instead of the hour lunch, but it turns out that we were all okay to do that. So I promptly, immediately right after that, got back on the clock. I slammed the wet wall down, got those 2 pallets done. So I had worked 5 pallets in less than 2 hours. And by the time the second hour happened to hit, I happened to be starting the or not the veggies, the wow, I can't really think. The berries, which happened to be a partial on pallet with the rest being on 2 other pallets. And I quickly got those down stacked and worked the mushrooms, worked everything, got that in the cooler, and then promptly just slammed out the rest of the pallets, which I had 5 more. So I worked like, what, 10, 10 pallets in 3 hours, which realistically is not bad. I mean, I was wanting to be out before the morning shift showed up, and I wasn't. But it is what it is. I was out before they showed up. I ended up reworking the frozen meats that barely nobody worked. So it is what it is. Uh, got to see Cardio Bunny, so that was cool. Got to see G. Now R threw me off today so hard. Got me thinking about that for a hot minute. She knows the energy drink I drink, which is really weird. She caught me off guard with that one. Like, we've been kind of flirty, but we kind of just been like, whatever, we're work associates. And apparently the other day she tried my energy drink. And I happened to be in Frozen when she walked by. Didn't question it, and I don't think she will. She, but had her first words out of her mouth as I started messing with my energy drink because I was had it on one of the side saddles. She looked at it for a second, and I go, "That one's fine. That's my energy drink." And she goes, "Oh, I know what you drink." I was like, "What the hell?" Well, besides the fact that I just happen to have cans upon cans everywhere all the time. But I was like, "Yeah." She goes, "I tried one the other day." I went, "Not bad for sugar free, right?" And she goes, "No, they're pretty good." I was like, "Yeah, yeah, they are." That just threw me off that she remembered what I drink. And I was like, "What the hell?" Either she's got a good memory or she's attracted to me. I mean, she's cute, but it was weird. So, and then I saw G as well. So, but that was neither here nor there. I mean, I saw her in passing. Realistically, um, she was working, and I happened to be out eating my breakfast, which happened to be today was cheese stick and beef stick. I had 2 of those in my protein drink. Kind of been slimming down on what I'm eating calorie wise. No, not necessarily calorie wise, bulk wise, because I want to work on getting rid of this more. So trying to put myself in a bit of a calorie deficit again, which I'm gonna promptly ruin tonight or this morning. I'm gonna have some chicken and rice, and then I'm gonna have some burritos because I am starving. I'm a starving man. So, uh, yeah. But with that said, I'm gonna edit this, heat up some food, and watch some TikTok. Well, I'll actually see what's on TV first. Anything new. And yeah. So I shall catch you all tomorrow. Later.